Welcome to day 4 of our Week of Workouts Beginner Series. Today we're doing a glutes and hamstrings workout, 1000% my favorite day of the week. Exercise number 1, we're starting off with barbell hip thrust. Very similar to the dumbbell hip thrust that we did on day 1. The only difference is that today we're stepping it up to a barbell. So I have a hip thrust pad that I'm going to be using for this, but if you don't have access to one, you can use a hoodie or sweatpants, or you can roll up a mat, just anything that's going to give your hips just a little bit of cushion. So my feet are going to be about shoulder width apart at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to slightly twist my toes and point them outwards, and then I'm going to line up my shoulder blades to just be slightly above this platform behind me. My chin is staying tucked in. I'm squeezing my core. I'm keeping all of my weight in my heels. I'm going to slowly bring my pelvis down until the bar almost hits the floor. I'm going to push back up through my heels and squeeze my glutes at the top, and we're going to hold it for a second. We're going to do this for 4 sets of about 8 to 10 reps. 6 and 10. Exercise number 2, we're going into a dumbbell RDL. So the biggest step in an RDL to make sure that we're targeting both our glutes and hamstrings is the hip hinge. Throughout each rep of the exercise, I want you guys to pretend that there's a wall behind you and that your goal is to push your hips back until your butt taps the wall. That was one of the tips that I always followed and kept in the back of my mind when I first started working out, because I feel like RDLs were the one exercise that really confused me. My feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. I'm going to slightly bend my knees. My chin is going to stay tucked in like this. I hold my dumbbells on the outer sides of my quads, and they're going to stay pretty close to my body throughout each rep. We're squeezing our core and pushing our hips back until the dumbbells get right below our knees. Then I push through my heels, come up, and squeeze my glutes. 8, 9, and 10. Repeat that for 3 sets of 10 reps. Exercise number 3, we're doing a dumbbell sumo squat. We're going to line our feet up a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. My toes are going to be slightly pointing outward. We're going to be slightly leaning forward, squeezing our core the entire time. On the way down, I want you guys to think about pushing your hips back, keeping all of your weight in your heels. We're only going to come up to about here. We're not going to fully extend and straighten our legs at the top because we want to keep tension in our glutes the entire time. 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got one more to go. Last exercise of the day. We're going to finish off the workout with lying hamstring curls. I feel like this exercise is just a little bit more self-explanatory because basically we're just lying down on the mat and we're using this little bar to curl our hamstrings up. One tip that changed the game for me with these though is thinking about digging your hips into the mat as you curl up. Choose a weight that you think you'll be able to get about 10 to 12 reps for 3 total sets with. So we're going to come up and go slow on the way down. 7 and okay, we're done. That wraps up today's workout. I hope that it was helpful to you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day.